fuck that up.
Diddy, what are we doing right now?
We're recording episode 2 of The Meaning. Brian and Ryan and our guest Dan, finding the meaning of life.
Hell
So
yeah.
how are you guys doing?
I'm doing great.
All right. Thank you for having me.
So you're on our second episode, and we've been searching for the meaning of life. We're on a deep quest.
Do you know the meaning of life?
Maybe I did.
Oh, damn.
So Diddy, before we get too into this, I want to open my beverage. Are you going to start? So Brian Dipierro doesn't really drink, but we have a couple drinks in the house for him, including a Bud Light Watermelon Rita. And we also have a little bit of Fireball. What are you starting with?
I'll start with this, I think.
No. So I would recommend before you run out of that, start the Fireball, because you're going to want something to wash it down with.
You saying the Fireball is bad? I don't know.
No, it's just you're going to want just something to go with it.
You want the fireball in you?
Yeah. But
The
have a
fire
little-
in me.
So,
It's called the Chaser, right?
mm-hmm.
All right.
That would be the Chaser. The Fireball would be the, I don't know what you would call it.
I don't know.
The leader?
Actually.
I don't fucking know.
The lead to this podcast.
Yeah. So, Brian, you had before we get too in-depth for the meaning of life, I guess we should talk about some current events, personal current events. Brian.
The meaning of celebrating life,
Yes.
if you will.
So, Brian, you attended a wedding recently.
Yep.
Whose wedding? What was the deal? What happened?
My older brother Chris got married, and it was pretty fun. It was like at a Catholic church in New Brunswick.
Cool. Is that where the party was, too?
The party was in East Windsor. The
Nice.
after party or reception or whatever.
Yeah.
We were there for like 2 minutes, and they already handed me a pina colada.
Yeah. What'd you think of the pina colada?
I don't know. I had 2 of them.
Nice.
Too much coconut though.
How was Scotty with did Scotty drink anything?
No, he didn't. He took a sip of someone's drink, but he didn't like it. He's like, ew, that's nasty. Like
Probably.
I got myself like drinks from the bar too because they were free.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'd hope so.
Did you tip?
I didn't have any cash with me.
Yeah.
I feel bad though.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I think at the Peterson wedding, I don't know. I know I tipped a little bit, but definitely not as much as usual because I didn't really think ahead. Like, I should bring a decent amount of cash to tip at this wedding.
Yeah.
So
I'm just a broke because I have no money ever.
it's because you gotta start putting yourself out there a little more.
Well, that's why
Escort services,
Me, an escort,
Yeah.
nobody would pay.
I bet there's at least 100 people we know personally that would pay.
I don't know who they'd be.
I'll let you know later. So what else happened at this wedding? Did you dance?
Only a little bit.
Yeah.
'Cause they called everybody there. I didn't want to look like the lone guy at my table.
What'd you dance to?
They had shitty remixes of different songs.
You can't touch this?
No, they didn't have that, but they had like this crazy mashup of Sexy Back and I forgot what it was.
Damn.
The Electric Slide. It was like slide to the left, and then it did that noise from Sexy Back.
Uh-huh.
So did you slide?
Only a little bit. And then I sat back down because I didn't care after.
Were there any hot bridesmaids?
Yeah, but they were all related to the bride.
That's still not.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's maybe uncomfortable, but if you're looking for like just a little fun, that's not so bad.
Well, I was driving anyway, though, so
What does that have to do with you
I
picking
mean-
up a lady?
I don't know. That doesn't run through my mind, though, so
Gotta be responsible, man.
Yeah,
I'm too responsible.
I could agree with that. So, did you cry during the wedding?
Nope.
Not at all.
Why would I cry during a wedding?
People always cry at weddings.
It's emotional, man.
Yeah,
Well, that's...
love and all that.
What, love? What is love?
Well, that's a different podcast. Do you think the marriage will last?
I think so.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know the bride too well, though.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually in Hawaii right now.
Wow, Hawaii's beautiful.
You've got stories about Hawaii, right?
Oh,
Oh
segue.
shit. Yes, very briefly worked in Hawaii on a popular reality television show called Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, and you said working there was shit, though.
I didn't say anything like that because I signed a lot of paperwork saying I wouldn't say anything about my experience there. Hawaii was very nice, and I'm grateful I had the opportunity.
Diddy, who was your plus one?
My plus one.
Yeah.
For the wedding.
Didn't have one.
Damn.
Didn't you have a fucking date?
Did the other siblings get a plus one?
Nope.
Not even Joe?
Nope.
Bet you the bride's side had plus ones, though.
Some of them did.
Yeah.
Like one of my
Disgusting.
cousins brought her boyfriend and that kind of thing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on. I
What?
spoke to a cousin of yours who was very disappointed that he wasn't invited, and your excuse was that that extended family wasn't invited.
It was on the Dipierro side of my family, though.
Not the Siemens side?
They didn't invite him. They invited his mother, though.
Oh,
Shirley?
Did she go?
Yeah, she was at the reception, but not the wedding.
So there's a little bit of semen at the reception.
Only a little. No, I don't know why he didn't invite Andrew, though.
Yeah. Yeah, Andy seemed a little disappointed.
They didn't really know each other that well. They don't
Still,
talk.
Andy's a good dude.
Yeah, he is. He should have invited him. I didn't know until, like, we got there that he wasn't going to be there.
Will you invite all of your siblings to your wedding?
Probably.
Cool.
Except Scott. No.
Can't blame you for that. Can I be your best man?
If we're still, like, living around each other, probably.
Well, dude, I would fly here from anywhere or wherever you go. I will travel to be the best man.
I thought you were
Yeah.
supposed to be in Texas.
Yeah, Diddy, weren't you supposed to be in Texas this month?
Yeah, I'm supposed to make up the money to fly there, though.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not paying for you to do that.
Even though you would be taking care of her.
Yep.
Why don't you tell our feverish audience a little backstory on this Texas situation? I don't think we talked about it last week.
Oh, yeah, we haven't. My mom knows somebody in Texas that offered me, like, a place to stay. Just to help, like, around the house, feed the animals and stuff. And then she also set me up with, like, a potential job. And then, I don't know, nothing happened yet because I haven't been able to get down there.
Have you considered, like, a flight to Texas one way isn't that expensive?
It's like $100 or so, right?
Yeah, you pay 100, 150.
How much is a bus? Take a Greyhound.
Yeah, you could probably take a bus for even less than probably like 60, 70 bucks.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's a long bus ride though.
Yeah, I'd be on it for like 3 days, right?
Yeah, but it'd be 3 days where you're not sharing a room with Scott.
What about a train? Do trains go from here to Texas?
You could probably Amtrak it. That'll be more expensive. That'll probably be around as much as a flight.
And it'd be longer, too.
Yeah, it would be quick. It would probably be a little quicker on the bus though. My friend Penelope, she took I could talk about this on here because she'll never listen. Basically, she was supposed to go on this big vacation with her boyfriend, but she wanted to break up with him, and she broke up with him right before the vacation was supposed to happen. So, like, since she had the time off from work already, she just booked, basically made Amtrak plans to go from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast, all the way down to Florida or something. And she said that it's really pretty and kind of fun, but after, like, a couple hours, you get cabin fever, and it's, like, the worst experience ever. And she had to, like, get drunk to be able to pass the time, just because you're constantly in motion.
See the rolling mountains of the Midwest and the desert
And
flats?
people's backyards, things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't sound fun to me.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
probably go crazy, too.
But you could be creative, get your work, write some songs, work on your novel.
Yeah, would I be able to have, like, a guitar with me, though? Like, wouldn't people,
Maybe.
like, get upset?
Well, so they have, like, these little booth things that you could pay for, like, where you have, like, a little bed, like, basically, like, a little cabin, almost.
Cabin fever.
Yeah.
Write a song about it if I was there.
Hell yeah.
You had to set up, like, this condenser mic. Record the train noises.
Great
I
idea.
got cabin fever.
So, Brian, anything else about this wedding? How was, did Caitlin cry? Did your mom cry?
I think my mom did. My
Yeah.
grandma did.
Of course.
Both of my grandmothers did.
Huh.
They were both there. But that's about it.
Who do you think is the next Dipierro sibling to get hitched?
I don't know. Nobody's dating anybody.
But if you had to take a guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all up in the air. Depends on who starts dating.
Probably Caitlin, I would say.
Maybe.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
She wants to find someone who's into birds, though, like she is, because she's got all of her birds.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. And the power metal, too.
Yeah.
But I was in her car before. I couldn't, I don't know any of the music she plays. How about you? What did you do over this, 2 weeks since we recorded the last one?
What did I do? Man,
Yeah.
just ignoring our guest entirely.
I was going to get to our guest after
Okay, what did I do? In the last 2 weeks, I'll say my band, Sally Draper, started working on a project that is secret. And I can confirm that there will be some sort of very special guests involved with this project. I will not say who or imply what they'll be doing.
How about me?
But I, once again, not commenting on these special guests, other than that they're very high quality guests. And we're about halfway through the process of making this thing.
Oh, yeah, you guys got it. You did plenty of it so far, right?
We did a good chunk. Yeah, we've really only done one long day and 2 short days. We recorded until about 5 in the morning Tuesday.
That's when you got most of the progress, right?
Actually, it's the Saturday before we did all of the drums for this mystery thing. And other than that, I can't say I'm working on a little writing project as well. I just finished kind of outlining that I'll start to really make into a script over the next few weeks. But Dan, you wanted to go under an alias for this, and I realized Brian blew your cover immediately.
Yeah, we could just use Dan.
All right, we're just using Dan, no last names, right?
Pretty
Okay.
common name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dan here. Yeah, did you lead the way on this? Come on, you're hosting this with me.
Yeah, you're co-hosting now.
I'm co-hosting. I got a little bit of an intro here.
So how about you? What did you do? How have you been doing the past couple weeks?
Well, I decided it's probably a good life skill to have to be pretty good at pool. And by pool, I mean
Billiards?
billiards. Yeah. So I've been practicing pool. It's pretty frustrating. I've also tried different ways of getting inebriated, and if you leave a tampon and a bottle of wine, and then you kind of have it up your anal cavity for a little while, you want to get pretty drunk without actually having to swallow it. I see you shaking your head, but don't knock until you try it. Man.
No, I'm confused.
That'll be
how
the
that
next
works.
recording session, next pod.
Yeah. So that the trouble is getting it out.
How far up does it go? And how long do you leave it in?
Well, I got it all the way in, and then they say you're really after about 5 or 10 minutes, you're not really doing anything else. But I gave it a good half hour, 45, just to be safe.
Did it work?
Oh yeah, I got trashed. Yeah.
Did you have to wipe afterwards? I'd imagine, or else it'd look like period blood, or was it white wine?
No, I went with red. I don't want to get too into it at first. I definitely did wipe just to be safe, but there wasn't any bloodier than usual down there.
Interesting.
That is interesting. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, my shit smelled pretty bad for the next few days. So, it wasn't just wine and shit. It was stale wine, and then also unrelated, or I guess indirectly related. Yesterday I was taking a piss and it smelled like coffee on the way out, and I'm wondering do I not get enough water, or do I just get too much coffee?
You got the Starbucks right there where you work.
Giving away personal details.
All right, I'll cut
did
that.
Did he?
I'll cut it.
Yeah,
Don't
you got to
worry.
be a little vague.
Why don't you just throw out the last 4 digits of my social?
6014.
7063.
All right, I'm cutting this then.
Well, just cut it in a way that's obvious that you cut something, so everyone can understand how frustrating you can be.
I'll bleep it out.
Yeah.
I'll use that sign sound that's beep.
All right.
Hey, Dan, right next to the beep.
Brian? Do you think it's time for you to try Fireball?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Dan, do you want any?
No, thank you.
I think I'm going to refrain as well. So Brian Dipierro over here is about to try some Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey for the first time. And he's washing it down with the Bud Light Watermelon Rita. Do you do you like this flavor more than the last one, the Rita?
Yeah, but I still can't drink that much of it.
So go slow with this. And let us know what you think.
It's like liquid Mentos.
Yeah, it is.
Tasty, right?
It's like those cinnamon discs that you can get for like $1.
Yeah. I like it.
Definitely got to wash that down though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, now you get what I was talking about before.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not that it tastes bad. It's just
it's like you're drinking like liquefied cinnamon discs.
Yes.
Yep.
Speaking of cinnamon discs, do you know who left the Altoids here at the last basement show? Just a little tin can of Altoids, which seems like a weird thing to leave behind.
Yeah, they were just sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
Let's split them.
Yeah. I feel like that's something Larry would have left here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry.
Yeah.
I don't want to try to pronounce his last name and get it wrong.
Larry, who's Larry?
You don't remember Larry? He was in the first band that played. Not the guy.
The Weezer shirt. I think.
Oh, yeah. You don't know Larry?
Nah, I don't know a Larry.
Man, Larry's a good dude. Not my dad. Different Larry.
Well, your dad was the first person I was thinking.
Yeah,
of.
I've heard someone before call him Asian Larry because he's Asian.
Oh, now I know who exactly that is.
Yeah.
The sound sample.
Yeah.
At a laptop with a sound setup.
Diddy, would you sooner drop acid or take ecstasy? You could be in any situation you wanted to. You could be at Woodstock. You could be at Screaming Trees show.
I don't know. That's a weird question to drop out of nowhere.
Oh, I've been thinking it for a while.
Probably ecstasy, but I don't know.
Interesting.
Anything that doesn't involve stabbing myself with a syringe.
All right, that leaves a lot
Well,
of open doors.
yeah. You've got acid, you've got shrooms, you got ecstasy, cocaine.
Nah, I'd probably a heart attack and die right there.
Probably.
That happens to some people.
That happens.
Yeah.
So what is the meaning of life?
Good question. I think our guest Dan here might know.
I don't know. I guess it's like to just keep shit going.
Keep on fighting the good fight.
To have babies and have them have babies.
That's pretty much it.
Recycle.
Recycle this.
Whoa,
Fireball.
Brian, put that thing away.
Oh my god.
It's a monster wiener that you got there.
Good thing this isn't on TV. They don't make a sensor bar that big.
Recycle the fireball. Nah, I'm just looking at it.
I would too if I had that going on.
Yeah.
Diddy, how many children do you think you're gonna have? Do you plan on having, I should say?
I don't know.
Have you
It's all
named
up
him
in
yet?
the air.
Have you named him yet?
Why would I name something I don't have?
Yeah, really. You know what I mean. You put thought into it.
Nah. How about you? Our guest.
Yeah, my only problem is I don't like alliteration. And any names I think of that I like, always wanted to have an alliteration. Although I have decided that if I have a girl, I'd probably name her Jasmine.
I think like Aura Lee or something like that. That's
Yeah.
a girl. Or Lorelai.
Lorelai's a good one.
Is Orly coming to you live?
Alright, I'm gonna take another sip of this.
All right.
Do it.
Yeah, I think Diddy found his new favorite alcoholic drink.
No, it's just like drinking cinnamon discs.
Yep.
It's like
Say
you
that
melt
like it's
them
a
in
bad thing.
It's like you melt them in a pot, like you got like a kitchen going. It's like a Breaking Bad situation.
Why?
You got like a melting pot with him in it.
Oh yeah. You watch Breaking Bad?
Nah, not really. I've only
Yeah,
seen like
that
two
reference
episodes.
caught me very off guard.
I've only seen like 2
Alright,
episodes.
you should get into it. It's good stuff.
If I had Netflix, I would.
Dude, there's someone you can take a Netflix password from, I'm sure.
I took an Xfinity password from somebody, so I can use Wi-Fi like everywhere.
Yeah, that's badass.
How about you? What are you gonna name your kids?
Filbert. And that's it. They're all
That
going to
just
be named
reminds me of
Filbert.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah.
Turn the page, wash your hands. Turn the page, wash your hands.
Or like if I was going to do a Breaking Bad reference, I would do Walter Jr. Jr.
Junior.
Yeah. Brian, did we talk at all about your album on the podcast?
No, we didn't say a single
Yeah,
word.
you should plug that, man, for all our listeners that want more of your voice.
You mean the 2 listeners that listen to it?
2 million.
Oh yeah.
But it's only got like 20-something views.
I know,
And
because
only,
everyone's
like-
pirating it. It's crazy.
No, my EP has only got like a couple views.
Because everyone's stealing it. Someone put it up on LimeWire.
Damn, I didn't know I was that popular.
Yeah. Will there ever be a Dark Wolf of Shadow reunion tour?
Who was in the band though?
You?
Well, I have a reunion tour with myself.
I don't know. Apparently you broke up with yourself.
I just don't use that AIM account anymore. I don't use AOL Instant Messenger anymore, and that's where I had that account.
Diddy, you're wearing some fancy shoes today, I just noticed. What's up with that?
Oh yeah, I just wore them. I don't know.
Those
why.
are like nice shoes, right? Those are like your going out to the wedding shoes.
Yep.
Damn, you see these things?
That's some nice shoes.
Woo!
I don't know. They're only fitting ones.
Yeah.
My normal shoes aren't really that good.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that you and Paul Grillo had something in common with feet, right?
What?
I don't know, right?
Has he got big
no, you
feet,
guys,
too?
you guys are both Italian, so your clothes just don't fit.
Oh. I thought that was a foot thing. Yeah.
No, that's what Grillo was
But
telling
you guys
me.
do have some. You guys do have that in common. What do you think of Paul Grillo?
I think he needs to finish that album you guys are working on.
Yeah.
The Underwater Escape. It needs to be finished. So I can learn all the lyrics and then remember them to myself.
To yourself.
Yeah, nobody's gonna like play the songs anymore because you guys broke up.
Well, you're gonna. I heard rumors that you might take Paul Grillo's place on a reunion tour, Blink-182 style.
The fans are hoping for him.
Well, if he doesn't want to finish it, I will.
Yeah.
You guys said you were gonna ask him.
Yeah, I guess. Well, that's never worked before.
I mean, you guys collectively as a band, not like you two. Not like Bono.
So, Diddy, what was like your favorite thing that ever happened during high school, like in school?
That takes me back. I just liked when we got the fire drills.
Yeah, hell
Like,
yeah.
remember the one time we had to leave school early because the fire alarms or something?
No.
I don't remember. One time we all like left at like 12 o'clock.
Yeah, it's always dope when that would happen.
Yeah, we left at like 12. We didn't have to go back.
What do you
Just
think?
the fire alarm system or the power went out or something.
I think I remember that.
Something like that.
Yeah, the power went out. They couldn't get it back on.
Yeah.
And then everybody left early.
How did they announce that? Do you remember? Like,
We all were outside.
yeah.
Some people were in the thing.
Yeah.
I'm actually pissed off at Scott about that day too because he went home early. We were waiting for him in Caitlin.
Yeah.
Oh, what a piece of shit.
We didn't know he was at home already, so we sat in our car for like 45 minutes. Like, this asshole better come out now.
Do you have any good, like, Scott stories from the past week or two?
No.
Nothing?
Just him screaming at Call of Duty and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, when he drank at the wedding, he was like, ew, I'm not going to drink that. But that's about it.
Classic Scotty. Who do you think the hottest teacher was in high school?
Mrs. Stuber was pretty good. Did you ever have her?
Oh yeah, nice full figure.
I think I had. I don't. It's weird. I really don't remember my teachers that well for the most part. Like, especially by name.
She was kind of like a hipster. She wore like shawls and stuff.
Alright.
Got a shawl. Yeah.
Our teacher, Miss Mazzola, too.
Oh, yeah.
No, you remember we had the English teacher sophomore year, and she left midway because she was pregnant.
Shit. Vaguely.
Stuber was her replacement.
Okay. It's weird. I still don't have, like, an image to go with Stuber. I know the name, though.
She had like long brown hair.
Yeah. That should narrow it down for you.
Well, it's not like she looked like Mrs. Garrett or something.
Mrs. Who?
Mrs. Garrett, she had like the crazy fro. She was like short and fat.
Oh, yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. She was no Julius Packard.
Huh.
Did we ever find out if he's still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was a night at the Tilted Kilt where it became of utmost importance that we found out if he was dead or alive. We did, from what I remember, we didn't get answers right away.
No, but the Mr. Giello's son was there at the kill that night, and he confirmed he was alive.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
What happened to Mr. Packard?
Nothing.
He was buried.
Yeah. I think we just kind of assumed that night there was a good chance he was no longer with us because he was older and crazy.
Speaking of older and crazy, there was that one substitute that threw a chair at somebody in high school.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot who that was.
Do you remember who he threw the chair at?
Not at all. I just remember the stories. I think it was Mr. Colbert or something.
Remember Gagliardi?
He looked like John Goodman, right?
Not really.
Not at all.
remember.
Not in the slightest.
I know there was someone.
Have
that
you ever
looked like
seen what John Goodman looks like?
I know there was somebody that looked like a little like John Goodman, with like the brown fro.
Gagliardi was the fucking ghost hunter guy.
Yeah. Didn't he get fired, though, for something, like, really stupid?
Yeah. He sent like a whole classroom into the ruckus.
Yeah. I think and it was, like, from, like, a story he was telling or some shit? Or, like, it was something really dumb.
Yeah, some girl was getting freaked out that he was telling a ghost story, and then he told her that there was a ghost sitting behind her. And she, I guess she told administration or something
How
like
did that
that.
get him fired?
This guy's telling us false things, so he got fired. You can't talk about ghosts in public. Oh yeah, I asked Brian this last podcast too, but do you believe in ghosts?
Yep.
No, you remember I asked you, right? You're like, no, and I was
Yeah.
like, nope.
Yeah, I barely remember because it was such a brief discussion. We're losing him.
Yeah, I had a ghost in my bedroom for a while. I think it was a kid. It would just do like mischievous things.
Like knock over your posters and stuff. Knock your Twisted Sister posters
Stuff like
off
that.
the wall.
I never had a fucking Twisted Sister poster on my wall.
What a weird reference.
I don't know, I'm losing it. Everything's spinning around for me. Not really. I can't focus though.
Do you feel woozy?
A little bit.
Hold on, I'm telling you about my ghost.
Alright.
And then I think it resented the fact that I was spending my time around this one girl who basically like moved into my house. And one of her first few days staying over at my house, she was brushing her hair in the morning. And she left her brush on my bed. And we both just watched the brush get like picked up and like thrown onto the ground. And then that was the last time I saw any kind of activity.
It's like, you're not playing with me anymore. Oh, fuck you. And
Yeah,
then
basically. Yeah. It's a kid ghost.
Well, kids are childish, though.
Yeah.
I meant like immature, though.
Yeah.
That is a quote of a century, Brian.
That's the title of the episode.
Yes, please.
Didn't you have another great line about being like a lazy elephant or something?
Yeah, well, yeah, that wasn't on the podcast, but what was it? You're
That was just on the random Skype calls you called me.
Yeah, was it? You're forgetful, like
I'm an elephant that likes to forget things.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You're the memory of an elephant who likes to forget things.
Diddy, do you have a cell phone?
A cell phone.
Yeah. Or you just have Facebook?
I got this, but I only use Wi-Fi
Like, can you make a phone call?
on this.
Yeah.
Like on Messenger if I have Wi-Fi.
So you don't have a phone number at the moment.
No, I do. I thought I gave you my number.
No, you keep your number from me for some reason.
I have this.
All right, give your number out on air,
No.
please. For all of our
I'll
millions
give it
of
out, but I'll bleep it out after.
Nah, that's not the same. So, Brian, I'm speaking of the meaning of life. You should have more of the fireball before I ask this question, because it's one that I want to get some deep Dipierro
It's a loaded question.
dickings out of.
You trying to get me to finish this? Because it's already halfway gone.
Yeah, eventually. Don't finish it in like a sip, but. So my question to you is, I saw you put something on Facebook about like maybe thinking about getting yourself out there romantically.
Yeah, I thought about like joining a dating site or something.
Yeah, man. Why don't you get on like Tinder or something?
I don't know. I have a phone, so I can do it technically.
Yeah, I think you should. I think it would work out well for you.
Yeah, like anyone wants some fat guy though.
That's not true. Like, you know, when you're on
There's
there,
plenty of people of all shapes and sizes out there.
who are more importantly into all different shapes and sizes and personalities.
You telling me I should find some chubby chaser or something?
Yeah, or like a MILF. Like, why not? And the thing is, like, you get on Tinder and you work your charm, you know? It doesn't have to be Tinderness, but like
Not
I'm saying,
everybody swiping left though.
that's not true. You'd be amazed. Like, you might find some girls that just want to use you for sex. That might happen.
Yeah.
But you know, you can meet some decent people that way. The last two basement shows, I was able to get girls that I barely even talked to on Tinder to show up. So, you never know.
Maybe I'll give it a try,
Yeah.
but that's a maybe.
Come on, you'll probably find some babe who's into like the Scorpions and Mark Lanigan.
Maybe.
How would your wife?
Would you
That's
use your
still
real
a
name?
Maybe. But I what?
Would you use your real name online?
I don't know. I have that EP, so my name has like a presence though.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't use my real name probably.
Yeah. Well, on Tinder, it like gets its info from your Facebook and just puts your first name, because it'll show you if you have like mutual friends with someone. Which what's cool about that is it gives you an easy conversation.
Like, oh, you know this person? How do you know them?
Yeah, exactly. And then, so Diddy, the one thing you got to do when you get on Tinder, though, not right away, but don't have conversations drag on for weeks without asking to meet the person. Because what can happen sometimes is either you'll try to meet up with the person and they'll flake, or you meet up with them and they suck, and then you realize, why'd I waste all this time talking to them? Like, you got to get the meeting to happen. You know, like, you can give it a day or two of talking if you really want, but this, as long as you've been chatting back and forth a bit.
Don't take them out for a meal at first. Just go for ice cream, and stick your dick under like the bottom of the cone. So when they start licking it, and then it turns into a fellatio.
That's bad advice.
Hey, it works, man. You just get a little cold willy for a while. But...
Yeah, it'd probably be a very unimpressive boner. It'd taste better for them, though.
Yeah.
But you did bring up a good point. Don't do meals on first dates. Stick it to like drinks, coffee, or like a walk in the
like
park.
Starbucks.
Yeah, keep it simple because
Yeah.
that way, if it goes shitty, you have an easy out, and also because it's like kind of awkward sharing a meal with someone.
Yeah, especially if you don't know them,
Yeah,
probably.
especially if you potentially want to, you know.
Yep.
You want the nuts slapping on the ass by the end of the night.
But I think so that are all three of us in favor of Diddy getting on Tinder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be good for you.
Diddy, now, would you be willing to like go through the motions of like an actual like date, or are you just looking for some poo?
I'd go through a date probably.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I want. Like date. I don't really care too much about sex in general. So.
Interesting.
What do you do if the girl makes a big move on the first date and it was a good date?
I don't know.
You roll with it, right?
Probably. This is all hypothetical, so I'd just say probably.
Don't beat around the bush.
I don't know. I can't think anymore.
What if she's a lesbian?
Then why is she talking to me?
She can talk to you.
Yeah.
They're allowed to.
Yeah. Believe it or not, like, Brian, you might find this hard to believe, but I have lesbian friends. It's possible. Dan has lesbian friends. I have gay friends, even.
Yeah, I know. We all have like lesbian and gay friends.
I have a better gay friend than I do a lesbian friend.
It's his boyfriend. Philip. Why are you laughing? It's mean.
I don't know. I'm just not used to drinking.
Yeah, me neither.
Most of this Fireball.
Blames it all on the alcohol. It's Dipierro.
I'm shaking it right now.
Yeah, it's not something you need to shake, but
No, I don't know.
So,
I'm still not used to drinking, remember? I don't know any of this stuff.
oh, yeah, well, you're learning.
Trying to learn. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take another sip of this.
All right.
When was the first time you felt buzzed, Diddy?
Last November.
Was that the night you went AWOL and your mom was trying to get in touch with me, or is that a different night?
That wasn't that. I was hanging out with other friends.
Oh, who?
Some black girl from New York.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
How do you know her?
Facebook.
Oh, does she have can you say her first name?
I cannot say names.
Not even a first name.
I will not say
Will,
names.
will you
on
say it
this-
off mic?
I'll not say names on this Facebook.
Can you make up a first name?
Yeah.
Just so we can have someone to refer to her as?
Yeah, because
We
I'll just say
can we
Janiqua.
call her Tina?
Janiqua, that's...
I was going to say Tina.
All right, so
That's a stereotypical.
how did you meet Janiqua on Facebook?
Just mutual friends.
Did you, was this the first time you met up?
Yep.
Where'd you meet, where'd you hang out?
Oh, we hung out in like Kearney, which is right near Newark.
Yeah,
Because our other friend lives there too.
which other friend? Are you allowed to name that friend?
Just Jay.
We'll just call him Jed.
Jay. Oh. And where did you guys hang out though? There, like in an apartment or something, or like at a bar?
We walked around, hung out at his parents' house.
Cool.
That's pretty much it.
Is that when you had the Four Loko?
Yep.
Yeah.
What'd you guys do?
We watched Kung Fu Hustle and drank.
Nice.
I want to watch that again.
Should.
It was good.
Was it funny? I never hear it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Watch the subtitle version though. The Chinese voices are a lot better.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
It's usually the case.
Damn, I can't focus on anything right now.
Focus on this podcast, Diddy. We got like another 3 hours of podcasting to do for the people.
Oh yeah, we did say we were going to record 12 hours a day.
Yeah, we need this. Joe Cash needs something to listen to get through his day at work.
What is he? Oh yeah, you said he was an architect.
He's like an architect, bridge man, engineer, manager.
Well, maybe we're interesting enough then.
Yeah.
If he listened to the whole thing the last time.
Yeah, I'm
How
sure
long
we'll-
was the last one?
A little over an hour, right?
Yeah, it was like an hour and 12 seconds or so.
It's very specific.
Give or take a second. Because
Give or
I
take a
edited the
second.
whole thing. I
Yeah.
knew how long it was.
Yeah.
Did you cut anything out?
Only a little bit.
Wow,
cut
this
out
guy's
all-
censoring me.
No, I cut out all the silences in between everything.
You know you can't buy whatever's on the media.
Yeah.
Can't
Donald
trust
Trump
media.
was right.
Who?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump for president.
How many people has Hillary killed so far?
Wasn't it
Or
like near
in-
200?
It's fucking something nuts, man.
Think she's doing it with her bare hands?
Yeah.
I don't think so. She's got that terrible cough. She's not well.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There was something I posted, but it didn't post the whole article, and I lost it. But
What was
somebody thinks she has Parkinson's or something else.
You know who has Parkinson's? Michael J. Fox. You got
Yeah, I
that from
know.
going all the way back to the future. The time travel fucked his nerves up.
Well, flux capacitors, man.
Yeah.
He went to
Especially
the past and then to the future.
Mm-hmm.
like the prototypes of it. Dangerous stuff. It was the fumes. That's what gets you. And not initially, but couple years down the road.
Couldn't cross the wires.
Yeah.
So, Diddy,
Yes.
what is the meaning of life now that you're a few drinks in?
Alcohol. I don't know.
That's the meaning of life? Alcohol?
Nah. Still to have a life worth living. To me, anyway. That's my meaning of life.
Alright, so we already talked about which Dipierro is going to get hitched next. Who do you think will be the next Dipierro to move out?
I'm pointing to myself.
Nice.
Because I have the prospect of moving to Texas.
Yeah. Do you think everything really does get bigger in Texas?
Nope.
Scotty D's not going anywhere.
Yeah, Scott's going to be like sleeping in your mom's room for the rest of his life.
He's gonna be sleeping in our room in the basement for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Playing Call of Duty and screaming at it.
Are you going to be sad to be away from like Caitlin and whatnot when you go to Texas?
From Caitlin and Chris and Joey, yeah.
Yeah, but not Scott.
Scott, no.
So-
he's too annoying to me.
Wow, so
Yeah.
we gotta
I
track
hear
back
you,
to last week's episode. Would you change your ranking of the siblings? Because last week you tied a certain sibling with Scott in last. Has that ranking changed?
No, I think Scott's like about the same as him.
Really?
Yep.
Even
That's
though
it.
you'll miss.
Joe?
Yeah, Joe.
Why does he annoy you?
I don't. He doesn't like listen to you when you talk. He
Yeah.
talks too much about himself.
That is annoying.
Yeah, he talks about all the people he knows. Like,
Celebrities?
no, like a few weeks ago, I went to
Christian Slater?
Christopher Walken. Got enough cowbell. No, we went to a wake about our few. I can't talk. We went to a wake for our past boss because he died.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he just talked like the whole time about himself,
Yeah.
Do you think
past experiences about jobs. Like if I tried to say anything, he just like, yeah, like really abruptly after I talked.
Do you think maybe he killed your boss and that's why he was so chatty because he was nervous?
Maybe there's a possibility though. We haven't seen him in years.
I think maybe he'll kill Scott.
Would you
No.
say is Scott the most likely person you know to get murdered?
The way he acts, probably.
I think we're all in agreement. He's going to wind up doing some kind of time for a violent crime somewhere down the line.
Maybe. I don't know.
Could you see him just wailing on someone at 7-Eleven for just like laughing at his fucking wolf chant CD or whatever?
Did
Scott
they
just
do that?
I don't know. I would. Wouldn't you?
What about the time? Doesn't he carry a knife?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell the story about Scott almost getting robbed?
I don't know the story though. One time he was out like 7-Eleven and somebody tried to get in his car or something while he was getting out of it. And that's all I really know. Like,
I heard he pulled the knife.
Yeah, he showed the knife, but the guy was still budging, and then some lady was like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Oh, so Scotty on Facebook made himself sound like quite the hero,
Mr. Tough Guy.
but it was some lady.
Yeah, that saw what was happening. Some guy trying to get into his car.
Yeah.
Him.
Some like teenager. So I don't know. I wasn't there, so
Do you carry a knife?
nope. Who needs knife when you got guns, Layden?
Just kidding.
Diddy, I don't know if you're at liberty to answer these hot button issues, but I'm going to address what's on everyone's mind. And why did Scott add, presumably, your mother's maiden name to his Facebook profile and just as quickly retracted it?
I don't know.
You know what he's talking about, right?
Yeah, his name was like Scott Gilliland Dipierro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of Dipierro, I don't know. Like the Dipierro side of the family doesn't really talk to us that much.
Because
We're
you're
like-
the main attraction. Because when everyone hears Dipierro, they think
We're like
Brian,
exiled.
Scott,
Yeah.
Caitlin. Yeah.
We're like exiled,
Damn.
pretty much. That's what it feels like anyway.
Do you have any words to say to those that have exiled you?
Just to fuck off.
Well, it sounds like they did fuck off.
Good. They can stay gone.
Who is your favorite cousin, Dipierro?
What is this? The Ask the Brian personal information?
Well, you can ask Dan questions
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
But
Well, he's under like an NDA.
well, no, you just can't say. You can't just be like Dan, who works at this place and lives on this street.
Hey, all I said was he worked next to a coffee place. I didn't say that much.
Who's your favorite cousin?
Andrew.
Simone.
Yeah, but he's not a Dipierro.
Dipierro side, I don't know.
Bobby.
Bridget.
Richard.
You ever meet Bobby?
I don't even know.
My friend worked with Bill at Lowe's.
Bill Dipierro?
Yeah.
The muscle builder, Bill?
His dad, who is also a muscle builder.
Big Bill.
Big Bill.
Your
Not
uncle.
not Billy with like the triangle physique. like the crazy triceps, but no leg definition.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Uncle Bill.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
So you guys know we're almost 4 years from a historic event. The
What?
hurricane.
The
It's almost four.
hurricane.
Yeah, we're approaching the 4-year anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the making of the video
I just recorded a video.
of the devastation?
So much devastation.
It was a lot.
Look at all the leaves.
That tree was knocked over.
Whoa, look at our area.
Gone with the wind. Gone with the wind.
Scott, of course, running like a rampant elephant.
Yeah, that too.
So much devastation.
Diddy, have you heard the remix of that?
There's a remix of that.
Yeah.
Oh, can we play that?
Popular. I might have the audio from it. The video we would have to change locations and whatnot.
Change locations.
I feel like Diddy needs to.
What? Did somebody make a remix of
Do you
that
know?
video?
Do you know
Oh,
what the
yeah.
artist name was? Was it unknown probably? Or like
What I sent to you?
yeah, or
Yeah.
So much devastation.
what do you think the file would have been called? Damage, Hurricane, Remix.
No, it would be
Dub. Oh,
Better Diddy.
all right. So are we gonna play this? So Brian, do you want to like comment on it as it goes?
Can we do this without video?
Well, that's the thing. If we do the video, we won't be able to like record the audio. We could pause the recording and get Diddy's reaction to the video, but we just gotta go upstairs for the video. That's the thing. Or do we
It's
just?
his best dude with video.
Yeah. Brian, what do you think? Do you want to see this video? Pretty impressive. There's a backstory to it as well.
Yeah.
Do we
I
do we give a
wanna-
little backstory before we show it to him?
We could.
So the Peterson wedding was approaching, and me and Dan had to figure out a gift to give to the Peterson family. So Dan did an audio remix of a certain thing, and I did a video remix using the video, and we made one DVD copy, and I guess like the files on my computer still.
Oh
Of a
god.
very special thing. So I guess, are we going to go watch it now? Is that the plan?
Should
I don't know if I could climb the stairs though.
All
Want to just play it for him?
right, we'll play in the audio. We'll play the audio. Will that be good enough then?
Okay.
The video's better. So all right,
If you send me the video, I'll edit it.
I'll send you the video later so you can watch. But I guess so. Diddy's just gonna react to the audio. Should I just play it out loud on the phone? You'll comment after, and then you could add in the audio later.
Oh, okay. Damn it, son! Kill myself now.
Diddy, this is the greatest thing I've ever done. Ever been a part of in my life.
Yeah, I need to drink more of this.
So I'll send you the video later. I don't have it online anywhere at the moment.
Okay.
So Brian, what you
drive it?
Yeah, what do you think of the audio of that? Your first time hearing it
I don't know. It made me laugh.
about the damage done from the hurricane?
Hurricane.
Yeah,
We got rocked like a hurricane.
we did.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, that's all I was thinking about the whole time is the scorpions when that happened.
Didn't I see you were at like Stop and Shop too?
Maybe I don't remember.
You have a favorite Scorpions album, Diddy?
Lonesome Crow,
When did that come out? Long in
70s?
their career.
71.
Nice.
First album.
Shit, he's that guy.
Can you burn that for me?
If you want it, yeah.
Yeah, thanks. I don't have a CD drive anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I moved like a couple months ago.
What about you? You can listen to it in the car, right?
If it's on CD, yeah.
Okay.
I don't have like a head unit with an auxiliary port.
Neither do I.
I just have a
I just have like burnt.
1999 Buick.
I just have like burnt CDs in my car.
Yeah.
Which burnt CD of yours gets the most rotation?
I don't know. They all have like similar stuff on it. Like one has STP and Screaming Trees,
Yeah, STP.
Yeah.
Stone Temple Pilots.
I didn't know you were into them.
Yeah, I like their first album, Core.
Were you sad about the death?
Scott Weiland.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty disappointing because he was a good singer.
Yeah.
I was listening to them earlier, like that song "Creep" and "Plush."
But
and
not-
I feel the time's a ways to go.
You know what I like? Which is the. I said I want to get next to you.
Ah, sex type thing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
want to have to hurt you too, hurt you too.
Yeah.
I know you want what's on my mind. Yeah,
Would you be down for covering that?
I would.
And would you just be like the front man and just like break fucking audience members?
That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
I said I wanna get next to you. I said I wanna get next to you.
Yeah, and then the chorus is just like F sharp to D. Yeah.
I know you want some. Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah. He's got good melodies.
That album in particular, though, it's the only one I really enjoy.
That's the first one?
Yep, Core. Starts out with Dead and Bloated, and then Sex Type Thing, and then Wicked Garden.
Yeah.
So Diddy, you
You know what
finished?
that song is about?
I lied. Finish it.
There's a little left.
You know what Wicked Garden's about, Daddy?
Nope.
Orally pleasing a woman.
Is it?
Yeah, I want to drink from your naked fountain. Shit like that.
I never put thought into it.
Were you when you get hitched up, Brian? Do you see yourself giving or receiving more in the oral department?
Probably get. I don't know.
No, you haven't. You
Yeah,
had
me
an
too,
instinct.
man.
You had
I
an
said
instinct.
probably
Me too.
giving.
Me too.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, you get that shit on like your like beard stubble and like that's good stuff, man.
So So what's the meaning of life, Brian?
I don't know.
And who's like, who can we actually anticipate is gonna listen to this? And can I fucking like okay this before this gets here?
That's a question for our tech guy, Brian
We're saying
Dipierro.
some silly stuff.
He does all the hardcore work.
Yeah.
But also, your name's not on this. He's censoring out the details.
Yeah, but they know that I work somewhere near a coffee place.
Well, he's going to cut that out.
They know your name is Dan. Kind of.
What do you want to do?
Popular name, though.
Yeah, Dan Schwartz.
Yeah. I am.
Yeah, it's Dan
Don't tell
Schwartz.
my last name.
Superstar.
Dan Farkas.
Dan Schneider.
The
I know you know
creepo
Dan
from
Schneider, right?
that creepy guy from Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah. Like creator of the Amanda Show and stuff.
I heard stories that he was creepy though.
Brian just spreading rumors.
No, I heard like real things from people that worked with him. Like he had a crazy foot fetish.
You know people who worked with him?
Who?
I don't. There were like blog postings from different girls that worked.
Actually, I kind of know what he like sort of sexually harassed a bunch of them, right? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Then I actually do know what he's talking
What
about.
did he do?
I don't know. One story said that he like gave like $100 to some girl to show him her feet or something.
All he's got to do is go to the beach. You see a lot of feet.
Very unique individual.
He
Takes
created
the, like-
Drake and Josh, right?
Yeah.
That's like the show I love.
It's a good one.
Do you prefer Drake or Josh?
I don't know. I just like the show.
You're totally a Drake snake.
I'm a Josh.
I like Drake's music.
Yeah, I like Josh's acting in The Whackness.
The Whackness.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Was that the movie where he got drowned?
No.
That was like the.
He got drowned.
That was like something Mean Creek or something.
Yeah, Mean Creek's really good. That's also a very good movie.
He's like, "Shut the fuck up, Clyde."
Brian, I had another question for you. I don't remember. Oh boy.
You gotta remember, this podcast is still going.
I know, it's a long podcast. We owe the people a great episode. After the first one being so good, we gotta just top it. And
By
just-
the people, you mean Joe Cash,
There's
right?
plenty of people.
Yeah.
Joe Cash just happens to be our biggest fan.
Diddy, if you were gonna fuck shit up in a mosh pit, what would your number one song be?
To do it too?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Then he's like thinking. Probably "I Hate You" by My Sister's Machine.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah. It's the only one I can think of. Or "Hands and Feet."
We need a fucking board op, you know?
Board
Just want to
Op?
make sure our levels are right, and then like queue up these songs and screen calls and all that.
We're getting calls now?
But yeah, we gotta get.
Well, we have no way of knowing if we're getting
Gotta
calls.
hire someone or something. Yeah.
I finished the Fireball.
Yeah. So Diddy just finished a nice little. How much Fireball is in that? A little.
100 milliliters.
Yeah, 100 milliliters of Fireball. How are you feeling, Diddy?
Dizzy.
Would you say woozy?
Dizzy in the head and not feeling bad. Things you said got me real mad. Getting funny dreams again and again. You know what it means, but can't explain.
So Brian
By the
Dipierro,
Who. What?
what was the greatest day of your life?
This day, right now, we're recording the podcast.
Well, the face you're making while you're saying that makes me believe you. Never seen you that joyous.
No, I really don't know.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your most joyous day in life?
I can't really get into the details, but probably I would
September
say
11th.
no, asshole. Probably September 6th, 2015 was a good one.
What happened on September?
Or it might have
6th?
been the 7th. Now that I think about it.
What happened on that day?
7th.
A really fucking good DVD was released.
Well, no, it was announced. Something was announced
Yeah.
that day. Some other stuff happened. It was a very good day.
Was it your feature film?
Well, no, wait. That I'll say this. This isn't why, but that was the day that we were told it was coming out on a certain day, where it did not come out. but it was a very good day for reasons that I cannot get into on air.
You can't get into them. What's the point of bringing them up then?
The
You
fucking
asked me a
FCC,
question,
man.
dude. Yeah.
The FCC won't
Yeah,
let me be, so let me be me.
I can't let yeah.
You can't let Eminem prosper with his
Can't,
lyrics.
can't let German spies find out about it.
There's Russians outside the window if you look.
Russian spies, they don't scare me anymore.
Yeah, you got your... I don't know.
What's up with this little pic that I just found, Brian?
What is the best day of your life, dude?
Yeah, did he?
Where's everyone?
Stop avoiding the question.
Nah, I seriously don't know.
Was it the Scorpions concert day?
Nah, that was kind of bad. Especially after the concert.
Why?
I don't know. The singer was sick. We went through this last time, I think.
Yeah, we
was
did.
Sick?
Yeah, Klaus Mann was sick.
Alright.
Like, he was crying because the audience was singing along with, like, the songs. Like, that was...
You should have got up there and took the mic.
He was crying?
Yeah, he was, like, joyous because the audience was singing the songs for him. What is this little pic you handed me?
That's what I was asking you, fool.
I don't know what it is. I've never seen it in my life. Until this very moment.
The pick of destiny.
The pick of destiny! I need to learn some songs from that movie.
Yeah, you do.
I only know the greatest song in the world. Tribute.
That is the greatest song in the world.
Long time ago, me and my brother Kyle here. We were hitchhiking down.
You have a Kyle named brother?
No, just a song.
Oh.
And the other, in like the movie thing, they start playing this stuff. I can't play it, I'm drunk.
And I see you're smashing my guitar on the...
I'm sorry.
We got a wild Dipierro. Brian, so now that you got a little liquid courage in you, is there anyone you want to call up on the phone? Have some words with?
Nah.
What do you think of the habit of having you on speaker Skype at the same time that Paul's on speakerphone? We've done that to you a few times now.
Yeah, you've done that to me. I don't
Pretty
know
fun.
why.
Pretty funny.
I still don't know why, though.
Because it's confusing.
Yeah, you did that with Rick, too.
Yeah, Big Red Dick Rick. Are you going to go on his podcast? I heard he was looking for people this month because Bryce is in Japan.
Yeah, is he?
Yeah. Should go
I
on.
don't
Skype
know.
on, dude.
If he reaches out to me, I will.
Yeah, here, I'll shoot him a... Here, I'm going to send him a message like we did to Herman if you want to say anything to him. You ready? Three?
No.
Just tell him you want to be on the show. 3, 2, 1.
No, I'm not. I don't want to.
You don't want to what?
Be on the show.
Alright, I'm sending that to Rick. I don't know if it recorded. Oh, well. So what else do we need to cover on this amazing event?
The meaning of life.
The first time we've ever had a second episode. Can you believe it?
Yeah. We still need to cover the meaning of life.
We do.
And what is it?
I don't know. Brian, what is it?
I don't know.
This is some great podcast material.
Live a life worth meaning. That's the meaning of life.
Oh, Diddy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what Arjun Lucasen says, anyway.
Are we just going to keep this episode going? Or are we wrapping up soon? What do you think, Diddy?
I think
You're
we
like
should
the
wrap
main
up.
dude. We're going to wrap up the show so you can talk about some real shit?
It's never a bad idea rapping.
Yeah. Diddy, the first time you do the do, are you going to wrap it?
Yep.
What if you have a hard time maintaining a boner?
And I'll
Once
kill
you've wrapped.
myself.
All right, everyone. That's the meaning of life. We've got
That
Dan.
would fucking freak the shit out of that girl.
Yeah. Brian.
Cyanide pills.
All right. Dipierro, I was trying to end on that high note with your perfect timing. Are you going to play a song to end the podcast on?
I
Wagon
don't
wheel?
think I can play any songs right now.
Wagon
sing?
wheel.
Do an impression? How about, why don't you play one of your songs, but do it as a Shaggy?
Like, what the fuck, man? I don't want to do that, Scoob.
Do it.
I'll try, but I can't, like, play guitar.
You could
I
try.
have no cognitive function right
Do you want
now.
me to
Can
play
I-
guitar
yeah,
while you
yeah,
sing?
yeah,
and
yeah.
Shaggy?
Let Ryan play Let Me Go and you sing it like Shaggy.
No, I'll try. I'll just do Let Me Go because it's the easiest.
Do it as Shaggy.
Like walking around in a sea of sand. Which direction was I thrown by fate's hand? I can't do this.
Dude, it sounded
Oh,
awesome.
it sounded so good.
Dude, you
so
got
Like,
that.
what the fuck, man? I can't do this, Scoob.
You had it. Oh, you'll sing though?
No, I'm not gonna sing.
So is that it? Is that how we're... Can you say something to end the podcast, Diddy?
Thanks for listening to episode 2 of Brian and Ryan in Finding the Mystery, meaning I can't talk right now. Like, what the fuck, Scoob? Like, what the fuck, Scoob?